It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career, to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups, that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period. That's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
Forget last year. It's gone. Ancient history. It's time to forget about failure and how you came up short, how you missed the mark. Yeah, it's time to forget about the man you should have marked, the run you should have made. Remember that shot you should have taken? Time to let it all go. forget about it. It's time to go to work. It's time.
This broadcast of the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships is brought to you by AE Engine Media Marketing, AmericanEagle.com, Bag Tags, Bubba Burger, Cliff Kids, Dick's Sporting Goods, Expand a Brand, Fusionetics, Major League Soccer, Nestle Nesquik, Nike, Positive Coaching Alliance, Premier International Tours, Soccer Shots, Sun-Made Raisins, Target, Turbo Sports Group, United Soccer Coaches, Wilson Trophy Company, and Yokohama. Welcome to match day 2 of the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. We're coming to you live from beautiful Frisco, Texas, and the Toyota Soccer Center. I'm your host, Mark Serban. It's a pleasure to be with you as this morning's match features the boys U15 level with United Soccer Academy Mount Pleasant 03 Premier taking on Total Football Academy. Mount Pleasant coming off a 1-0 victory over GPS New York yesterday, looking to cement their place on the run to the semifinals. While Futbol Academy out of Los Angeles area is coming off a 2-0 loss to Oklahoma Energy, looking to get back on track here on match day 2, as it's Mount Pleasant who will kick us off. They're attacking to your left in their blue jerseys with black shorts and blue socks, and they will kick it all the way down and give a goal kick to Futbol Academy, who has all white jerseys. And so it's going to be a goal kick right away for Gomez. Total Football Academy will face off against GPS New York tomorrow in the final match day. Well, Mount Pleasant will play the Oklahoma City Energy. If both these teams win today, then that will be a winner-take-all third group game. But you got to get all 3 points here. One team looking to cement their run, another looking to get back on track as the ball played forward. There'll be another goal kick for Gomez. United Soccer Academy Mount Pleasant were the champions last year at the U14 level, so these guys looking to repeat as national champions. Qualified by finishing second in the National League. It's a team where all the players come from all over the coast of South Carolina. Well, Total Football Academy, these players come all around the Los Angeles area and Southern California. Regional champions after winning the SoCal State Cup. Total Football Academy. But right now, it's United who have the ball, looking to create inroads. Fighting for it on the far side is Petrie, but it will go out for a goal kick. Java Harry has it swept away from him. Neatly brought down. And a chance could be on here. It was looking through for the run of Van Thuler. As Total Football Academy work the ball out of the back, they'll use their keeper. One back in midfield by Zinn. Gonzalez. He's dispossessed, and it will be a free kick for United. This one, a little awkward position. You have to float it right toward the penalty spot. Too deep and the keeper will catch it. Of course, we have seen shots from here as well. And it is going to be a shot directly on goal. And it's going to skip wide. But you got to be careful as a keeper, especially on days like this where the grass is wet and that ball's going to skip. So that wasn't actually a bad idea. Just need to get it on target. The first chance of the game goes the way of United. So Gomez's goal kick. Looking for Java Harry on the far side. Poked away from him. Was intercepted. Java Harry chasing again. It's a good tackle, but it will be a throw-in for Total Football. Then Bayer will take the throw on the far side, and ball rather slipped out of his hands. So we'll do it again. Punch forward. Zinn gets it forward, but the offside flag is up against Petrie. So it'll be a free kick for the Southern California side. Flicked on by Briseño. Going the other way is United. They've got a good attack going here. A chance for a cross. And Ole Van Thulner was in the box. This comes out for Vasquez. He's dispossessed. This one over the head of Samatov. Barahona trying to get it forward for Briseño. Has popped out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Total Football Academy as Vasquez is coming over to take. He's going to leave this one off for Aldana. So Aldana calling for runs. Barahona unable to get to it. Zinn. Pierre. Able to get it back to Samatov, who clears. Over the head of Petrie and cleared the other way. Oh, it's a good run from Samatov on the overlap from Zinn. Gets it inside, and the offside flag is up again. Great job by Roberts to play the offside trap. Have to give a lot of credit to Morales as well, as he stepped up when Roberts did. So Gomez all the way out of his goal to take this. And it was a beautiful ball. You understand why now with distribution like that. So it's one on the far side by Van Baer. Played forward, looking for the run of Petrie, but out it goes. It's good movement off the ball. Barahona flicks it onto Briseño. And this is Aldana to get forward for Total Football Academy. Looking right away at the top of the box. It needs a flick on, and it was good defending on the far side. And now battling for it and winning it. Briseño. He has a crack, and a great save by Bauer, pushing it to the safety. Vasquez battling for it on the far side, and it's going to be the first corner kick of the game. Oh, what a save that is from Bowers. So still 0-0 thanks to United's elastic keeper, but it's the first corner kick to deal with. It's going to be an in-swinger from the far side. Oh, it's beautifully looped in. Keeper stays on his line. And now battling for it, and two players are down. And right away, the ref comes out because it's a clash of heads. Look at how quickly they jump up. So it's Chavez who's involved. He looks to be all right. Chavez did a good job to get up from his center back position and try and get on the end of that. This will be a drop ball, and Sportingly Total Football Academy are going to let United take this one. So it's United to bring it out of the back. Smartly scooped over. Van Baer plays it forward. Right to Chavez, who heads it the other way. Well, that's a good turn. Played forward. Briseño is in. That's a great sliding challenge. Excellent work from DeFazio. Played in looking for the run of Vasquez, but cleared out. And now it's opened up for Trejo. Gets it out wide to Vasquez. That's a good ball to the back post. Just arriving a bit too late. Well, they're asking a lot of questions of the defense here, Total Football Academy. The shot goes over, giving a chance for United to catch its breath. The Total Football Academy fans very happy with the pressure in the early going. So it'll be a goal kick for Bauer. Be a throw-in, won by Van Thulner. Samatov takes it, looking for Petrie. He flicks it on, but nobody was making the diagonal run in behind, and Roberts will let this roll out for a goal kick. Now we'll have our first substitution of the game. So it's going to be a change. I believe that's Van Beyer going off on the far side. And so fresh legs onto the field early. Zin hassling Aldana. Oh, that's Ladd, beg your pardon. That one skips past Pierre. And Pierre gets it, unable to keep it in. So it'll be a throw in for Barahona. He's going to leave this one off for Aldana. It's it inside. Trejo, Aldana. And won by Zin. Forward for Petrie. And Chavez gets back in time. Good pressure from Petrie, not allowing the clearance. And they run Chavez out of bounds, so it's going to be a throw-in. And Petrie will win the free kick this time around. Trejo's a bit confused. Six players queued up across the top of the box, getting ready to get on the end of this for United. As this one comes through, skips all the way in, and Gomez did well to deal with the awkward bounce right in front of him. He's looking to spring the attack early. Forward for Briseño. Briseño goes down, and nothing doing, says the referee. And Bauer comes out to clear. This is a heavy challenge to the midfield, and it will be a free kick. Four players waiting at the top of the box. So this one will need to be swung in either toward the penalty spot or the back corner of the six. Aldana sneaking in on the near side. That's floated out. It's looking for Aldana. Bauer comes out and punches confidently. Cleared all the way out. Roberts is playing center field, and he'll get it out wide. It was a good effort to keep it from going out, but it does in the end. So United looking to spring the counterattack with a quick throw-in. That's a good idea, looking for the run of Petrie. And this is Pierre. Oh, it's a good run on the overlap. The spaces open up in the channel. They're crowded out in the end. And Pierre does a good job not to allow the outlet ball. And it's intercepted by Ladd. DeFazio gets it out wide. The ball down the wing. That'll be a throw-in for United. In the 16th minute. Still 0-0. Both sides have created chances. Gomez has done a good job to deal with a couple of awkward bounces with the ball skipping off the wet turf right in front of him. Handled them well. At the other end, Bauer made a huge save for United Soccer Academy Mount Pleasant at full stretch. So this one cleared right back into the danger area. Ladd gets on the end of it, and it's smashed clear for Briseño to chase. He's running 1-on-3. And it's safety first. Well, they did well to keep it in. A nice turn on the far side, but it's won back by Total Football Academy. Now waiting for options, wants to play it along the ground. I like that in a player. Just slow down the game, put your foot on the ball when necessary. Obviously, there are times you need to speed it up. It was the work up here in midfield that won it back for United, but it's going to be a throw-in for Total Football. Paul stuck on the top of the tent. Free kick for Total Football, and they look direct right away. This is Pierre. It's a good ball over the top, looking for the run of Van Thulner. He's wrestled off it. Gonzalez. And plays it all the way back across for Aldana. Inside for Vasquez. A good job by Samatov coming up from his outside back position to not allow that ball played out and keep it in the defensive end of Total Football. Well, they do well to swing it to the other side and play out of it. And now it's opened up the space in the far channel for Briseño. Briseño has Vasquez running in. Briseño tries to pick out Vasquez. It's just over his head, and it will skip out of bounds for a goal kick. But that is lovely work from Total Football Academy. Tried to come up this near side. The avenue was well closed down by Samatov, so they worked it around the back and found an opening going the other way and sprung a good attack. In the end, a goal kick for Bauer. Forward by Vasquez. Punched away by DeFazio. Trejo can't get around Pierre. Ladd unable to bring it under control, but Aldana does. Barahona turns his opposite number. Gets it outside for Morales. Cutting it is Gonzalez. He's being hassled by Pierre. He's done an excellent job plugging the gaps in midfield, Pierre. Aldana. his cross is blocked by Ladd. Cleared away by Samatov. And now Roberts. Well, it's a bit of an awkward clearance. Petrie wins that, or he goes down. Slow to get up. Inside for Barahona. Through looking for the run of Briseño. Did well to bring it down on the chest. Has Vasquez in the box. Trejo sprinting to get in as well. Vasquez takes it, trying to lay it back. No foul, says the referee. Gonzalez, Barahona overtook. Gonzalez had a shot. It's not a bad ball slid through, but just a bit too much mustard on it, and Bauer comes out to claim. Morales uses the safety valve in his keeper. Gomez gets it forward for Chavez. Clipped over the top, looking for the run of Briseño. He's gonna let this one go, so it's too far ahead of him. Bauer asking for it. This is DeFazio. He's looking into the center. One back by Pierre. Love the way Pierre plays this game. Unable to win it this time around, though. Gonzalez will get it back out wide for Morales. Ladd coming in. Briseño unable to bring it down. Pierre. Smart one-time ball. Ooh, look at that for a piece of skill from Ladd. Samatov's ball right into the center. Barahona. And well stepped in on the far side. And this will roll out of bounds for a throw-in. Both forwards were offside, but because neither of them chased it and it went out, it's going to be a throw-in rather than an offside. So another sub to be made by the South Carolina side. It's going to be a double change as well. Forward for Briseño. Oh, it's one back in a dangerous position. And Gomez coming off his line to quell the danger. Gets it out for Aldana. Ladd trying to close him down. Forces the interception in midfield through Pierre. Up for Zinn. Ladd. Oh, it's a perfectly weighted ball to the far side. The cross comes in, it's over. Players lurking. And Roberts gets his head to it. Shouts for a handball, fall in deaf ears. Now Vasquez to bring it out for total football. He's got a step on Ladd. Does well to recover. Vasquez turns back, squares up to him, gets into the center for Barahona, who will give it back for Trejo. Vasquez, Aldana. They're doing a good job of deciding when to pressure and when to wait, United, but they're able to get it forward. Total Football Academy to Briseño. Does well to hold on to it. Vasquez. Trejo. And intercepted on the far side. On the offside flag stays down, and rightly so. Roberts kept him on. It's a 2-on-1 if they can get the cross right. It comes in and just unable to bring it down. Thulner squares up. Cuts inside and the shot is blocked. This is good work from Petrie. His cross to the far side. Tracked down on the far side. The support comes in. It's not a bad ball. Looking to pump another long ball in. And this one will fall for Gomez. Vasquez. Inside for Trejo. He'll flick it on for Barahona. Try to put it back into the run of Vasquez. That's well defended by Samatov. And Ladd can't get it forward. Was looking for the run of Thulner. Unable to find Van Thulner though. So a substitution. Jake Zins will check out. So Zins will get a rest. Pierre wins the header. Nice juggling act from Gonzalez. So he's able to get it over Goldberg. Vasquez. Aldana. Samatov, good pressure from him. So good at knowing when to step, Samatov. It will be a throw in for Travis Samatov. That ball looks like it slipped out of his hand. Aldana overtakes, looking for Briseño, who'll be whistled for a push in the back on DeFazio. Inside for Pierre. He'll slide it in for Ladd. Back to Pierre. Samatov making a run on this near side. Pierre finds him. Samatov able to keep it in, but unable to get off an effective cross. Great run though, Samatov, and a good job by Pierre to find him. Beautifully let run, and now over the top, Briseño, and this one will skip past him and up out of his box, and playing it out wide is Bauer. Van Beer gets it all the way up. One back by Morales on the far side. This is Barahona. Out wide for Aldana. And Samatov steps in to take it off the foot of Vasquez. Barahona. Far side Morales. It's a beautiful outlet ball from Barahona. So they now look to chisel their way down the far side. It was a determined run, but crowded out. Now looking to go the other way. Break could be on here. Goldberg dispossessed. And now Roberts to carry it forward. Over the top looking for the run of Vasquez. Bauer comes out. Vasquez might get there first. And it hit off of Vasquez last in the assistant referee's point of view. And it will be a goal kick for United.
Stuff, Matt.
In the 30th minute, still 0-0. A match that has been played in between the boxes. Best chance of the game fell to Briseño for Total Football Academy, but his shot was pushed aside at full stretch by Bowers in the United's goal. So it was still 0-0 as we have a substitution with Goldberg coming off. So good shift by Lucas Goldberg.
What's up, Lucas? Let's go, Pedro.
And Travis Samatov will have the throw in. Good chance for both of these teams to catch their breath just past the half-hour mark. DeFazio drills it up. Oh, just beyond the forward's reach.
Great ball, Nick.
Gomez elects to play this one on the floor. Vasquez. Aldana. Over the top. Oh, and a great clearance from DeFazio. Ladd dispossessed by Aldana. That Samatov is there. Over the top for Gutierrez. And Gutierrez. And for Thulner, he plays it back across behind the run of Gutierrez. A lovely one-touch passing. And Trejo will get it out to the far side for Morales. Barahona. Skips by Pierre. Has Vasquez to his right, Briseño to his left. Does a good job tracking back, though, to disrupt that play. And Samatov will win the clearance off of Vasquez for a throw-in. And now the first change for Total Football. As it's Java Harry who's going to come off.
Hey, movement! Hey, baby, ready to move! You can't throw it that far. Come on, baby! Hey, hold. Pedro, check in. Come on, Pedro! Hey, what is that?
And on for Java Harry is Adrian Acevedo. This is a bad throw, so the ball is now going to go the way of Total Football Academy. It's a very slippery ball. The morning where the dew is still very fresh off the grass. Aldana's throwing. Oh, it's a good one. Swept clear. Gutierrez. Unable to turn Gonzalez. Gutierrez gets it, though, over the top, and this one's going to roll all the way through, but it was a great idea looking for the run of Van Thulner. Intercepted on the far side. It's good movement to open up that space and a chance to set the table. It's a good cross just over the head of Gutierrez. Falls at the feet of Aldana, who sends it forward. And Briseño just unable to bring it down. Samatov gets it to DeFazio. Space for Ladd. Pierre was trying to help it to the far side. He's dispossessed. And Briseño has done so much running up top. Great job as that number 9 target. Acevedo. The space is open up for Roberts. Just couldn't get his effort on target. Frustrated with himself, but it was the right idea to step into it. And they're finding those openings to create those spaces for those opportunities. And yet it remains 0-0 as we creep toward halftime. Aldana. Acevedo. Trejo is being policed by Pierre. Sprays it to the far side for Morales, too far in front of him, and it'll be a throw-in for United. On the side out of Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, getting set to make another change. It's Van Thulner who will come off. He's doing a good job to direct the traffic, Gonzalez. This time he likes to play back. Over it comes for Aldana. Intercepted by Ladd. One back by Trejo. Aldana. And to slide it for Briseño. But DeFazio's draped around him, able to get it clear. Ladd took a bit too long, but was able to find Samatov. Off for the run of Gutierrez. One back by Acevedo. This is Aldana. Inside for Acevedo. Gets the return ball from Briseño, goes behind him, but Aldana is spot on. Ladd. DeFazio slides it inside. And Samatov smacks it the other way. And Gomez will take this one before it goes out. Rather have the ball in his hands than have a goal kick. You understand why, and this time play it on the floor. I love how Total Football Academy is committed to building out of the back, finding a way to break the pressure in the forward line and then go through. As Gomez gets in front of the pressure. Forward for Briseño. And this one too far for Acevedo to chase. So Bauer takes. Pierre slides it on for Ladd and get it back to Samatov. He's looking for the run ahead of him, waiting for Gutierrez to go, but it's headed away by Aldana, who read it well. Oh, nifty bit of skill from Trejo. Acevedo, Trejo. Lovely combination between those two, but sliding across to clear it out is DeFazio. Well, DeFazio's been a rock in the back in the first half for United. Acevedo, or AC as he is nicknamed, will leave this one off for Aldana. Barahona will slide it out for Morales. He's gonna play across it. Bauer watches it go. Just wide of his post, so he had it covered. Now changes for both sides. Noah Walker is in for Total Football Academy. Barahona wins the header. And here's Walker chasing. And it's a good job to force it back. Good hold-up play. The ball over the top, and they'll run out of real estate on the far side. But the effort is given a thumbs up. Good weaving run through midfield to open up the space for Trejo. Motoring forward Trejo, and he'll have a go himself. Acevedo was making a nice diagonal run inside, but Trejo elected to go at it alone and just couldn't test Bauer in the United goal. Over the head of Walker. Forward by DeFazio. A good win in midfield. And it will be a throw-in for Total Football Academy. Andrade. Oh, it's a beautiful ball through, just offside. Roberts and Chavez doing a tremendous job to step again. That was a great idea, though, from Andrade. The spaces open up, and this will be a foul. And that will do it for the first half. Good possession for both sides, but neither side able to find the breakthrough. And we're 0-0 after 40 minutes. We're going to step aside, but we'll be back with you for the second half of this UF Youth Soccer National Championships group stage match. At the break, it's United Soccer Academy Mount Pleasant 0, Total Football Academy 0. all set for the final 40 minutes between Total Football Academy and United Soccer Academy Mount Pleasant. 0-0. Will the second half bring us goals? We'll find out as we're underway. And this is Morales for Total Football Academy. Get it inside. It's a team that's dedicated to moving the ball along the ground and building out of the back. They're doing a good job moving it side to side here to try and find openings. A good job by Morales to track this one down. Someone over the top for Briseño, does well to bring it down. Ladd unable to intercept, and Gonzalez will get it back to Aldana on the far side. The flag stays down. This is a good run from Acevedo. He's cut out by Kevin Pierre. And then the long ball won by Acevedo, does well to stay in bounds, but his ball looking to get into the box is cleared out, so it'll be a throw-in. And one back on the far side. Handball. That was a good idea to put it down and try to play it quickly. Samatov will leave this one off. So DeFazio will come over and take. Garrett Laney's getting forward from his center back position. Laney and Kennedy are trying to sneak in on this near side. Ball comes all the way across. It was a gorgeous ball sent in. And now set to the far side. And Gomez comes out. He's a boss in his area, Gomez. Great goalkeeping. He took a knock for his troubles as well. The trainer being called out as it was very brave goalkeeping from Gomez. You hope that Sal Gomez is okay. Looked like he fell a bit awkwardly, so he was also clattered into. Everybody had a right to go for that ball, so there's no malicious intent. It's great to see that Gomez is up. We'll be okay to continue. So good goalkeeping from Saul Gomez. Only the first time he's been called into action throughout this match. A couple shots skip right in front of him on the wet surface. He dealt well with those too. The referee coming over to have a word with his fourth official. Gomez drives the ball forward. Acevedo wins the throw-in on the far side, quickly taken, looking for Briseño. Cleared away by DeFazio. Morales has Eigner shaping up on this near side. Instead, he looked to go in. Now gets himself in a little bit of trouble, but Eigner's there to rescue the situation. Gets it inside for Walker, looking for the return ball to Eigner. But this is won by Van Beyer. Oh, great work from Van Beyer. He gets it into the gap for Petrie. As Van Thulner running ahead of him. Petrie squares it, Van Thulner puts it just wide of the near post. A sweeping move on the counter-attack and just unable to equalize, but it all started on this near side with the interception from Van Beyer. Wonderful work from United. Won by Samatov. Able to muscle past Barahona. In for Van Beyer. He'll lay it back for Kennedy. And Van Beyer heavily involved in the early going. Thought about the early cross. Now he'll swing it in. Along the ground, it's cleared out. Kennedy clips to the top of the box. Van Thullner running through, and he gets there first, and what an acrobatic goal that would have been, but the offside flag is up. They want the throw in taken about 3 or 4 yards back from where it actually was. Acevedo's clearance over the head of Barahona, sent back the other way. Pierre. That's a good return ball back in. Zins lost his footing. And Bayer looking over the top again. And this time it's Petrie who sees the offside flag goes up against him. Petrie rather, I don't think he agrees with the call of the referee. Drilled right into Ladd. Forward for Petrie. Rolls it off for Pierre. Into the channel for Van Bayer. Van Bayer weaves his way in. Van Bayer still going Van Bayer. He goes down to the box and the ref says play on. Well, they might have had a case there. It's Total Football Academy to go the other way. Briseño leaves it off out wide for Gonzalez. Gonzalez holds up a couple step-overs as he waits for the cavalry to arrive. And that's great defending coming over in cover by DeFazio. Walker chasing it, he'll get there. They tried to help it onto Gonzalez, but it's poked away. Petrie's header forward. That's a good ball into the space for Van Thullner. He's dispossessed.
Hey, he touched that, he touched that, he touched that.
And this one went off of United last.
That's ours. That's ours. Stop it. Stop it.
So it'll be a throw for Morales. Morales thumps it clear. Acevedo. The pressure of Ladd forces him to clear it into touch. And it'll be a throw for United. Barahona. Kennedy. This will roll out of bounds for a goal kick. Briseño does well to bring this down. DeFazio draped all over him, and he'll be whistled for the foul. Well, there's a ton of space to play into if they want to play it short. Instead, this one's going to be flighted into the box. Gonzalez is over it. 5 players queued up across the top of the 18, driven in. They cleared away. This was a touch by Laney to get it out. And Gonzalez has to go. Not a bad effort.
We gotta pull one in. We gotta pull one in. Let's go.
One back by Gonzalez. Walker. Intercepted by Van Beyer. Takes off. And a good job by Roberts to come over and intercept. Agner off of Andrade last. This will be a throw in for Roberts. We're going to have our first change of the second half. It's Andrade who's going to come off. So Morales is throwing. It'll be a free kick against Mendoza, who just came on to replace Andrade. Morales asking for his players to get closer together at the box. Gonzalez will take. It's a bit too deep, and coming out is Bauer, and he'll make the catch. First time Bauer has seen the ball this second half. Now Van Beyer taking off. He's really taken over this game. Mendoza unable to find him. Pierre over the top. And Thulner is onside in a foot race with Morales. And Thulner wins it, thumps it off of Morales, and wins the corner kick. It was Total Football Academy doing the attacking in the first half. It's been all United Soccer Academy here in the second, as the Mount Pleasant side is looking for the game's opening goal.
Let's put it in, Blue, come on! Get it in there, Blue, come on, Nick! Come on, Dig deep!
Ladd's corner. Driven across, Gomez misses, and it's played into the side netting.
Good try, Garrett! Good try, Garrett!
Free kick looking for Agner. And Beyer steps in and heads it the other way. And Thulner gets around Morales, plays it across the danger area. Good goalkeeping by Gomez. Getting down to smother the cross. Briseño. Good hold-up play from him. Slides it through, looking for the run of Agner, and it's swept clear. Good job by Laney and Kennedy getting over to make the clearance. As both of them were on the spot. Agner's throwing. Pierre with the clearance. It's only as far as Morales. One by Mendoza is unable to keep it in. Good job by Brian Mendoza to step in and win that ball. Just couldn't turn it upfield. Morales. Gonzalez. And Gonzalez trying to slide it through. That's well defended by Samatov. Been impressed with his play today. It's the outside back on that far side. And now Samatov looking to get forward. Waiting to stay on side is Van Thullner. He did well to hold his run, but that ball played too far ahead of him. And Gomez calmly gets it out wide. Over the top and able to track that down. Oh, it's a good ball in. It's over Briseño. It's trouble for Bauer. He's able to get something on it. Agner's there. It's a good clearance from Laney. And Bayer wins the throw-in off of Walker. Mendoza. Walker stabs it away from him, but it's out of bounds for a throw-in. So this one comes back. Kennedy. Laney. Inside for Pierre. Out wide for Ladd. Touches it on for Van Thullner. Van Thullner, reverse ball for Ladd, who continued his run. He plays it across. Roberts will clear. And it hits off another player. It will be a corner kick. You almost wonder whether Ladd should have taken that himself, but he put it back into the danger area. Good unselfish play by Ladd. Great reverse ball from Van Thullner. So many forwards would have only had eyes for the goal, but Van Thullner played it off the reverse, and this corner kick's going to be taken again as Total Football Academy was making a substitution. So now Ladd has taken the corner. Be an in-swinger from the far side. Van Bayer rather, is on the keeper, and 5 other players getting ready to crash the inside of the 6. That's right, played right to the top of that 6, and a foul is going to be called. So it'll be a free kick for Gomez. And Kennedy has time to let this one roll. Mendoza. There'll be another substitution. So it'll be another change for Total Football Academy. It's Jake Agner who's checking out. A chance for players to get drinks on this near side.
Hey, team, right now, let's go. Your time. Dude, look at Kev. Ryan, make it run. Go in the gun. Hey. Watch your man, Noah. Watch your man. Watch him.
And Bayer's throwing. Trejo. Barjona. This is Gonzalez. Vasquez. Beautiful ball to the far side. Neatly brought down on the chest. It's threaded through for Briseño. Bauer comes out. Briseño! Trickling just wide of the far post, and it's because Bauer got a touch. That is a tremendous save from the keeper. So be an in-swinger from the near side. It doesn't beat the defender at the near post as it's headed away by Kennedy. Ladd helps it further forward, only to Gonzalez. He strikes it. It's a good hit, pushed wide. Briseño flashes it across goal. And now Laney getting a talking to from the referee. Laney, DeFazio were unhappy because they thought that it was offside on that rebound for Briseño. The referee didn't like their protest. A change made for United. And it's Zins, who just came in, who won the header. And now another change to be made for United Soccer Academy. So more fresh bodies on the field for the side based in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. So we're in the 63rd minute, still 0-0. Briseño has come close on 2 occasions in the last 5 minutes. An intercept on the far side, but a heavy touch. This will roll out of bounds for a throw-in. That's going to be a push in the back. Gonzalez overhit his free kick, and Bauer will take those all day long. Now pushing everybody up, Bauer. He's made some tremendous saves today in that United goal, Bauer. And he gets a good punt forward. It's good skill from Preciado, but it's won back by United, and that's a heavy challenge. And it's gonna be the game's first card as well. And it goes to Preciado. You can't leave your feet like that when you're going in to make a tackle. And so Preciado becomes the first player to go into the referee's book this morning.
Way to hustle, Jake. Way to hustle.
The chant is USA, but it's for United Soccer Academy. Ladd's free kick. The flag goes up, so it wouldn't have counted anyways, but it's a save for Gomez. And now a yellow card comes up for complaining. And so Laney, the next player to go into the referee's book. He's told not to protest the non-offside call at one end, then protested the offside call at the other. Samatov brings it down. Does a great job to spin Vasquez. Just unable to sneak it by the defender on the far side. It's good defending from Aldana. Aldana has really seen a lot less of the ball going forward, but he does well to shield it out and win a goal kick. And goal kick skips just past Vasquez, so it's out for a throw-in. Omar Gomez flying forward. Ladd with the interception. Gomez overtakes and gets it out wide, and the offside flag is up. It was a good move, and once again, it's Gonzalez who is the conductor in the midfield for this Total Football Academy. Another change to be made. Coming over to outside back on this right-hand side is Beckham Volker. Walker. Barjona. Nice movement from him, forward for Briseño, and cleared away by DeFazio. Apologies, that was Laney. It was a good job by Garrett Laney to come over and make that challenge as DeFazio had gone up. Walker steps inside Van Beyer. His shot is blocked. This guy to win the header is Roberts. Trejo unable to bring it down. Van Beyer. Volker. Over the top. And flicked on by Zins. And this will roll all the way up to the top of the box where it'll be taken by Gomez. Had to clear it. Was hoping that would roll into his box so he could pick it up. In the end, could only get it into touch. Gonzalez has space to run. Gets it out wide for Trejo. And he tried to play it inside. That's a good step from DeFazio. DeFazio barreling forward. Van Beyer takes the inside route. Ladd was trying to help it on out wide. It's a great job to get back by Vasquez and make the interception. Ladd does a good job to poke it away from him, but Vasquez keeps possession. Gets it back and then sent forward. Nobody making the run on the far side. So we'll roll out for a throw-in. We'll have a substitution as Walker will check back out for TFA. As Java Harry comes back in. Roberts. That throw in just a bit too much mustard on it, so it goes out for a goal kick.
Come on, Blue, we gotta get one!
Go United, dig deep.
And Beyer wins the header. Volker gets it back for USA. And the offside flag goes up again.
Any of them there on the other side.
Thulner is it forward and just a bit too heavy of a touch from Gutierrez. There's a chance to lock in though and try and keep them in this part of the field for United. And they do just that, winning it through Van Beyer. Brings it down, has a step on Barjona, swings it to the back post, but nobody making the run. And it'll be a goal kick. 72nd minute of the scoreless game between United Soccer Academy and Total Football Academy. Deadlocked between the South Carolina and California clubs here on match day 2 of the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. Barjona trying to fashion the game's first goal. Intercepted by Van Beyer, who's been great in this first half. Outwitting the offside trap is Gutierrez, but the ball too far ahead of him, and Gomez will pick up. Bounces over Ladd. This is Barjona. Slides it through. Trejo's onside. Puts it to the back post, and it's touched backward. This game really opening up. Van Thulner is onside. Van Thulner bearing down on goal, has Petrie on the far side. Van Thulner shoots directly at Gomez. End-to-end action here in Frisco. Still neither side able to find the game's opening goal. Briseño, Gonzalez. Vasquez, Gonzalez continued his run. And that pass overcooked, so it'll be a goal kick. Vasquez, still battling for it, Vasquez. As Kennedy wins the throw-in on the far side. Briseño. Trejo. Van Beyer pokes it away. And Gutierrez was in an offside position, so Zins couldn't get it to him. Oh, they do such a good job to step up the back line of Total Football Academy. Zins goes up for the header. Gonzalez lets it bounce. Now he'll collect. Out wide to Aldana. He's looking for the forward straight away, Aldana. As Barjona plays it back. Gutierrez on the chase, but Gomez will get there first. He smashes it forward. Cleared away by DeFazio before Briseño could snip in behind him. Trejo has sneaked in on the near side. Top of the box for Vasquez. Vasquez was trying to set himself up for the curler. Still going Vasquez, still looking for Vasquez, and he's brought down at the top of the box. Laney whistled for the foul.
But should that have been a card? I thought it got ball. Yeah. Garrett got a goal.
Can TFA steal a goal late from the free kick? It's Trejo and Barjona who are over it. It'd be Trejo on the right, Barjona on the left. Four men in the wall for United Soccer Academy. And it's gonna be Trejo, brilliantly curled just onto the top of the netting. Oh, it's an excellent effort from Trejo as he almost pulled something right out of the top drawer, but it remains 0-0 between United Soccer Academy and Total Football Academy in the dying embers of this match. Preciado wins it. Zins over the top. Gutierrez is onside. And it's poked away by Morales, but it will be a corner kick.
Make it happen, Blue. Make it happen. Come on, Blue. Do it, Blue.
So now a set piece opportunity of their own at the other end, United Soccer Academy. 6 players in the box. This one driven in across. Gomez gets a touch. Volker at the back post. Oh, so close for Beckham Volker. Just couldn't get his effort on frame. And somehow it remains 0-0 as it's been all end-to-end action in the last 5 minutes. Gomez. Barahona lets it run. Trejo running on the near side. Played into his path, but DeFazio is there. Great touch from Van Beyer into the middle for Ladd. Over to the far side. In the 79th minute. And it'll be a throw in on the far side. Will there be a late goal in Frisco?
Hit it, hit it. Hit it, Jake, hit it, hit it.
Oh, it's a good effort. Gomez relieved to see it skip just wide of his near post. And somehow it remains scoreless between United Soccer Academy and Total Football Academy. Now it's TFA's turn to go forward. And these teams trading blows, but no one has yet to find the knockout blow. That's going to be a handball off the cast of Ladd, and he knew it. Cameraman Duarte just informing me it shouldn't count as a handball if it's a cast. I think a lot of people would disagree. Gonzalez is going to leave this one off for Barahona. Oh, it's a great ball floated in. Allowed to bounce in the box. Morales turns, fires. Bauer to the rescue once again. He has been sensational in the United Soccer Academy goal all morning, and he keeps it at 0-0. Is there one last roll of the dice for TFA? It comes in, Bauer pushes it away. Top of the box, goes across, just too many bodies to find its way through. Play back out as Barahona. Can't find the target. Away by Aldana.
Yeah, Chase. Come
One on the far side by Roberts. Into the middle. Ladd trying to win it back. The spaces open up for Vasquez. Sends it in, and Bauer is there once again. Thullner helps it on. Gutierrez's header was behind the run of Zins. In the second minute of stoppage time. Forward for Briseño. The flag goes up against him. Oh, well brought down by Zins. And cleared out by Roberts.
Dig deep, Blue.
The final minute of stoppage time. Goldberg getting set to check back in for United Soccer Academy. Play forward, Van Thullner gets ahead to it. Gomez. Forward for the run of Briseño. Briseño will be whistled for the foul. Zins has room to run. Lifts it over the tops, looking for Gutierrez. Gomez gets there first. Quickly forward, looking for the run of Briseño. It's in a foot race. That's great defending from DeFazio. Out for Ladd. Ladd dicing his way through midfield. Looking over the top, the flick on too far for the run of Van Thullner. And that will do it. 0-0 between United Soccer Academy and Total Football Academy. Moves Total Football Academy onto 1 point before heading into its final game against GPS New York. Well, a point might be enough to set up United Soccer Academy nicely for its final match day against Oklahoma Energy as they move on to 4 points after 2 match days. But for now, this one ends 0-0 between United Soccer Academy Mount Pleasant and Total Football Academy. We'll have another one coming up for you at 9 a.m. Central, so stay with us here on the U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships YouTube page.